That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, there's a new movie coming out called Wolfman, and it looks really good. I remember right back at CinemaCon, they showed us the first preview for Wolfman, and it was like when the little girl's like, "Daddy," and her dad is turning, like, holy crap, this looks gruesome.
I must have fallen asleep or something because I don't remember it. Right now, before the show started, I watched the trailer. And
yeah, they put out another trailer recently.
It felt like it was the first trailer that I've seen from it. And I got to say one thing, or 3 words, oh, hell no. And then I'll add 2 to that. I'm good. I think this is, just from the trailer, I think my second butthole came out. And I don't want that mysterious second butthole that comes out whenever you're really scared during a movie where you feel like you're going to crap all over yourself. That's when the second butthole comes out. This trailer just by itself, I was like, this is not going to be a fun ride. It's going to be a sweaty, like kind of peek through your hands. Or it looks terrifying. It looks tense. It's like suspenseful. Oh man, I don't even know if I could watch this movie. That's how scary this trailer was to me.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrifying trailer. It really is. And well, now it's getting ready to come out. The first reviews and reactions to Wolfman are coming out, and they're saying it's brutal, gory, terrifying, and surprisingly, a number of them mentioned emotional, which I guess I kind of caught on with that when they showed us the stuff with the little girl. But anyway,
yeah.
Let's go over this. A comic book movie gathered together some of the first reactions that are coming out. They're saying that Rachel Leishman wrote, "Wolfman will leave you afraid of the dark. Watch this movie with my feet up on the air because I was terrified of what could grab my ankles." I'm not going to say what no, never mind. Just a suspenseful thrill from start to finish. Christopher Abbott is a star and I love him so much. All right, next. We got Benjamin Watts who writes, Wolfman movie howls with raw emotion and haunting intimacy. Lee Whannell, who by the way is the director of this film, crafts a storm of grief and ferocity, echoing the shadowy elegance of The Invisible Man from 2020. That movie was great, by the way. If that film resonated with you, Wolfman movie 25 will leave its mark just as deeply. All right. Peter Gray writes, 2025 is off to a great start with the Wolfman movie. Lee Whannell trims all the fat and lays out a tense, no-nonsense thriller that wraps its animalistic telling in a story about relationship dynamics, loss, and generational trauma. Pristine sound design and organic scares all around. Griffin Schiller writes, Lee Whannell continues to be the master of space and sound with Wolfman, a damn good reimagining that plays like The Shining by way of The Fly. A claustrophobic parental panic attack with nasty body horror and a surprising amount of heart. If you enjoy The Invisible Man, he's the other guy to kind of compare it to The Invisible Man, you'll like Wolfman. Anthony wrote, Wolfman is scary and heartwarming. Some of the best jump scares I've had watching a horror movie in a while. Yeah. The prosthetics are insane. The acting is great, but the amount of times I had to close my eyes in fear/disgust is what stuck with me leaving the theater.
It sounds great.
Sounds right up Ray. And I want to take Chris Carr to go see this.
Oh no.
I want to take Chris Carr to go see this movie.
You can want a lot of things.
I want you and Chris Carr to go see this movie. All right, let's keep going with a couple more of the reactions here. Nick Libero writes, Wolfman is a tense, straightforward thriller that sees Christopher Abbott unleash the battle between human and animal through his strong performance. Julia Garner is the heart of humanity of the drama. Lee Whannell's insane visual and auditory creativity is amazing. The last one we'll read here is Hunter Bolding wrote, Wolfman is everything that I wanted and then some. A truly excellent horror film that gives you body horror, familial horror, and some gruesome effects. The entire cast is excellent, but Christopher Abbott takes it up to another level with his classic character. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. You know, grocery shopping used to be one of the biggest struggles. Between your busy schedule and wanting to eat healthier, it just feels impossible to stay on top of everything. But all that changes when you discover Hungryroot, the easiest way to eat healthy without the hassles. Hungryroot is like having your own personal grocery shopper. They take care of the weekly shopping for you, recommending healthy, high-quality groceries tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and even health goals. They've got it all: smoothies, snacks for the kids, ready-to-eat meals, and even supplements. For me, Hungryroot is absolutely a game changer, guys. My health goals have become so much easier to stick to. I love how they personalize my cart every week and even get smart about my preferences as I go. It's honestly stress-free and so simple. You're gonna love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea using the code Campea to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. All right. So, you know, when we saw the first previews for it at CinemaCon last year, I remember thinking this looks really good, but it looks so small scale. Like, it's not a Wolfman, at least what they showed us in the previews and everything, rampaging through a city, tearing hundreds of people apart. Like, it looks like a guy, his wife, and his daughter, and it's going to be like a really intimate thing. And I thought, this looks like it'd be pretty good, but I don't know if it'll please the wider crowds. The trailers have knocked it out of the park, as far as I'm concerned. And it sounds like from the first reactions that people are having, it's sounding that they're really liking it. Like, if you had to say the thing that stood out to you that you really liked about the trailers, what looks I know you're saying hell no, but what looks actually appealing in it for you?
The fact that they're stuck in this place, this small building house with someone they don't know what's like, someone they think is supposed to protect them.
Yeah.
And then now they have to actually protect themselves from him. And then you could go into like deeper meanings about other things, but that just being enclosed in an area where you're trying to run from something that you love at the same time is it's a dynamic that's could be pulled off really well in horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, if this schedule is still right and we get The Bride movie, which is supposed to be the Frankenstein, in December, let's say this one is good. Let's say The Bride is good. Yeah. Is it time to dust off that Dark Universe poster that we took a long time ago?
Oh my God. Yeah, because Universal, man, the funny thing is that whole Dark Universe thing, that has got to be one of the biggest cinematic falling on your faces thing ever.
The counting your chickens before they
yeah, because I mean, I know we talk about it all the time, but the whole thing about Universal rolled out like cast pictures for like films 3, 4, and 5 before the first movie ever even came out. And they were like, because remember they had, I keep forgetting.
You get it though, right, John? You get it. They have this all-star cast and they have this franchise of Universal monsters that they love. To get a little excited about that thing, I could see why they did it, but then it really bit them in the ass.
Because again, it's all summed up in that one picture. And unfortunately, Jonathan's not here right now to pull it up for us, but that big publicity picture that they pull out of all the stars of their upcoming Dark Universe films. And they had Tom Cruise, who had The Mummy coming out. And it had Russell Crowe, who I did believe appear in that one, but he was going to be in other ones too.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, I think he was.
Johnny Depp, Javier Bardem, and I think there was one other person. So they put that big cast picture together with all of them sitting together. It's like, we've got this Dark Universe movie coming out, and cinematic universe coming.
Before their first movie.
The first movie came out, and it. By the way, I did not hate that Mummy movie.
I still want to watch it.
You still haven't seen it?
Yeah, it's just, you guys, I felt like everyone was trashing it so bad, I almost kept me from watching it, and I keep forgetting to go back to it.
Right. Well, Sophia Boutella, who is just in those horrible bags of shit movies, the Rebel Moon movies, she was the Mummy. And You know what? Was the Tom Cruise Mummy movie great? No, it was not. But I didn't think it was all that bad, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was terrible.
But if you put it in like perspective of like what they were trying to do, that Mummy movie should have at least equaled Iron Man.
Well,
a little bit.
At least Iron Man is like, wait, that's
when you look at it, Iron Man is a great film, but it has to get people excited.
To see
the next film.
It has to at least not turn people off.
Right.
And that's what it did. It turned like you said, you avoided seeing because you heard so many people trash
it felt like there was a solid 2 weeks. We're still doing the AMC movie talk. It felt like not even on camera, even like John Schnapp and just like it was just getting trashed. So I kind of shied away from it.
Yeah, and a lot of people did. A lot of people trashed it. Well, look, it sounds like. By the way, I don't even know the studio behind this. Is it Universal?
Well, this Wolfman is Blumhouse. Yeah. Blumhouse Universal.
And working with Universal, right? So it is a Universal thing. So I don't know. Listen, all I know is this, that some of the films they've done, I like that a number of these critics have harkened back to the 2020's Invisible Man. That movie, I think the budget on that movie was $8 million.
Right. It was really
$8 million. And that movie was really good. I mean, I enjoyed that movie so much. And if this one can go, and I don't know, like, do they take a swing at trying to create a dark universe again? Like a shared cinematic universe? I don't know if they do that.
I just found it also funny that after The Mummy, they scrapped it already. They didn't even try to go with it with one more movie after that, right? It was like Mummy.
Oh no,
came out,
they scrapped it. They said,
everything. Oh no.
Yep, said no. Just like that freaking, what was it, Power Rangers movie that came out a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Remember? Before that movie came out, everybody, like the studio came out and says, this is our first of 9. We're going to do, I think it was 8 or 9 or something. We're going to do 9-part Power Rangers series before the first movie ever came out. And then the first one came out and it kind of fell on its face.
Not 1, not 2,
not 3, not 4. 9. 9 we're going to do. Anyway, that kind of fell apart. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The first reactions for Wolfman sound really good, kind of living up to the promise of those early previews we got last year. Are you planning on seeing it? Is this movie even been on your radar? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.